Yes, sir.
You talked about the things the Lutheran Church is doing in Israel. Could you share some of your thoughts about the greater worldwide Christian church and what support or lack of support you see coming? Is there a concerted effort?
You see, this is exactly what we are doing. For the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America is trying to build awareness among their own members. Other church, Presbyterians and others are doing the same. Because sometimes when you are out of sight, out of mind, sometimes many of the Americans don't know what's going on. This is the reason to make this awareness building and to come to us and we come to you is an important moment of building trust among each other and knowing what's going on. Yes, the Christian churches are in the United States of America, especially the mainline churches, are doing their utmost in order to help to alleviate the suffering of the Palestinian people. And sometimes they are faced with the difficult reality of the Christian right, because they are much more stronger in finance, in power, in influence. And they really find it difficult to sometimes to combat that trend. This is the reason. The leadership of those churches, including the ELCA, are building their hopes in their grassroots, in their congregations, that they can network and be aware and work for justice. Another thing which is very important, the World Council of Churches is working with us local churches for a program called Ecumenical Accompaniment Program in Palestine and Israel. People come from the age of 25 to 120, you see, and I'm serious when I say as old as they can be. They can come for 3 months, stay in the towns. And I think one of them is here. One of them is here. So we can speak about the ecumenical accompaniment. He stayed for 3 months, in Bethlehem. Professor, Lindbergh, he was with us for 3 months, accompanying us, being there with a program that is owned by the churches, administered by the World Council of Churches, that invite Christians, and even we had a Jewish woman with us once, and 2 Muslims from South Africa who really accompanied us also in the last 4 years, you see, who come together, be in a post, in a placement, in the West Bank, either in Ramallah, or near Nablus, or Tulkarem, or Kalkilia, and be with us for 3 months and report to their own churches what's going on. Of course, I would say the American churches have not been very active on this program. And we are inviting them to be more active and to organize themselves, you see, on this program of accompaniment. So that is now another forum that is now existing, which the World Council of Churches is doing with the Middle East Council of Churches and the heads of churches in Jerusalem, is the forum, the Palestine-Israel Ecumenical Forum for Advocacy and Justice, which we have launched in Amman 2 months ago. Now this is another, another kind of a network that we are trying to do among the churches in the Middle East in order to make our churches in the world aware of the injustice and to bring hope in a hopeless situation. You want to say something on EAPP, or how did you feel when you were there? Please.
Well, I was there 2 years ago for 3 months, was in Bethlehem. And what impressed me about the program was the way in which all of the different churches worked together, and also with the Muslims and with the Israelis, to on a one-to-one basis. That it's one thing, as the bishop has said, the difficulty in loving people over the internet, but to actually get there, to meet the people and to show love and concern for others, it's something that any of us can do. As the bishop said, young or old, we can go and be part of the peace process. So I would heartily recommend this program to all of you. It's something each one of us could do.
Thank you. Did you feel safe when you were there?
I felt very safe.
Yeah, okay.